So this visitor is...
Get ready.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word.
Huh?
And yet, I can't find the words for this moment. It's good to see you, Asta. I apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time.
Of course not, Mr. Screwlum. Welcome to Herta Space Station.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge, such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I...
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Screwlum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely, but I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madam Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Sure. And you are? Ah, hello, young sir. I've heard so much about you. She's quite curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron? I hope we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know each other and answer this.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away. All right, see you later.
Strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait. Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just go straight through those doors. Such a concerned and responsive tone. You must be the one everyone's been talking about recently. Your kind-heartedness is famous. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the Antimatter Legion. In the chaos, now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity. But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded. I don't know who or what it was. Actually, I'm investigating that right now. We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list. They include a super hacker from Punklord. I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost to her once before. A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap. Can you guess what happened next? She reverse-hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake. Ugh, I don't want to think about it. No. I wouldn't go that far. I'm just a nobody. You think Madame Herta would? To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove my... This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's just like... that's, Really? Well, why is unbelievable? Why would something like this? So this is what we're looking for? This... Wait a second. Oh, I see. This is digital graffiti that appears to represent punk. We need to decipher it if we want to find any... Ugh, you got me there. I got caught up in our let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and just do me a favor. It won't... Why are there Void Rangers here?
Forget your wallet.
Rules are made to be broken! You upstage your welcome! What about this?
Savor the vigor of it.
That scared me to death! Did you see that? It seemed like something popped up. But look! Just like I guessed, this graffiti is encrypted. If we decipher it, the surveillance camera captured her face. Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. We accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely. Well, I don't. Anyway, let's work. There's a strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti. Look, up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us. She went towards the base zone. Yep. There's only... disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit. Let's look around.
Can you let me have some fun?
She makes it seem judging by how calm she is. The graffiti's location is quite interesting. I heard from a friend they call this the Punklord mentality. I don't understand that way of thinking. The same thing happened last time as well. Doesn't help that... she seems to be leaving. Listen. They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room.
Rules are made to be broken!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Another graffiti. They're all different too. She really put... Huh? Is this... I don't think so. Hold on. No wonder she kept going. Huh? What are you muttering about? Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities... Huh? There's no graffiti here. Oh, so strange. Oh, they did... I can't help but feel... the more I talk about it, the... Whoa, look here. There's a It looks like the log time occurred during... Could it be that... I just realized... Just as I thought. She was here. I just remembered that Madame Herta has a... You remember it, right? It's actually on the list. I wasn't able to put the two together before. I got it. I got it! Look, in the end, they didn't... She was so interested in the curio collection, she knew we would be looking for the Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. Some researchers tried to gain access to the curios for research. You got me there. We should go and check the main control.
Forget your wallet? Wealth and wisdom.
Let's go. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Wait, don't move. Oh, just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, Let's focus on the main task first. I am curious, though. As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. Relax, friend. I've done this 1,000,000 times.
Rules are made to be broken! How's this?
Not favor the vigor of it.
See? I was right. There was... Now we can browse through the curio access log. From the way things look, I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? No, if I start thinking like that, I may as well give up now.
I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down this simulated universe.
Herta, I've made my decision. Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains Herta, think about it.
The simulated universe never disappointed me. Do you really think of yourself as someone so
Herta, I don't mean to question you. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, I can go find Adrian Taylor or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. Screwlum, we've known each other for a long time. You're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
My apologies, sir. This all started with me. However, we have our differences. When it comes deep down, I want to continue to believe in her. Are you worried about her mental state? Judging by the result, I have failed to choose the most suitable time to raise. The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help. Search. That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. It is a planet made of data and symbols. An ether cartridge is a chip that Punklordian hackers used. It's a recording of the hacker's life, and he became a Galaxy Ranger by accident, and spent many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond. Yes, no need to worry, my friend. The cartridge has never left the space. It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is, Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge. I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, as such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation, sir. As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down temporarily. It will. Yes, this is the last chance to investigate. By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, this is my recommendation. Please take your time to consider it. Well, sir. Very well. Get going we shall. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. Young sir, are you all right? You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Hacker? Oh, conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the young sir. Please stay still. Allow me to see what...
Hey, you...
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. Please listen and don't interrupt her.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game. Do you understand what that actually means? Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. All right, let's get going. We have to move quickly.
It is safe to assume that 2 people entered the simulated universe. Interesting. Let's see what happens. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will...
You took the bait just like that. Time for a buzz.
Let's go.
One 100% quick. You took the bait just like that. Time for a buzz.
What about this?
Fork in the road, huh? Wanna pick one first?
Technically, she is...
Wrong choice. The correct answer. What? Why won't you believe me? Told you, it's the right side, the right. Nah. Why would... Never mind. I miscalculated.
She's actually on the correct... What has happened is Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. In Herta's words, there was no loser in that fight. It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I never thought our next meeting would take place under these...
What the? This was the right way all along.
Seems like we can now.
Oh, back to the space station again. You took the bait just like that.
Let's make it quick.
More enemies.
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
Time for a buzz.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here. Eesh. I was planning on adding a mustache.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator. That's correct. The ether cartridge. Yes, that incongruous feeling. She came for the Stellaron, but showed us... I must admit, this feels less like a chase. I recall a story about Punklord, whether it be for competition or for joy. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such... In which case, let us accompany her.
Might be trickier. This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow. Time for a buzz.
About this!
Nap time.
Tedious.
You took the bait just like that.
In lunar flame.
A blade of moonlight.
Time for a buzz.
Ready for death.
Look, we found it. There is an unwelcome third party here with us. If what we are seeing constitute, I believe that she was indeed able to hack into. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to.
Unless she had someone to guide. Huh. You want to explain it to him first? I can see the confusion.
The final results are on the display table, young sir. The graffiti is like a I fear she may well have. Well then, were you Miss Silverwood?
Huh. You knew it all. I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me.
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument.
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Miss Silverwolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations. You now know everything.
Everything? No. You're wrong about the most. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and...
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Oh, a copy.
Why else would I entertain so much? And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? The long-awaited result will...
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none...
Huh? Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to...
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo...
I'm gonna leave with...
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning.
What if I attack this?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Then what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right...
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of...
What is the point of this, then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap, but don't plan on...
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? Silverwolf, I know what you're after.
How?
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of... How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including...
What? Hey!
And she... Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, it's about time we were on our way.
A flawless victory! I couldn't care less about what happened with the... I already notified someone at the IPC to...
Thank you, young sir. Do you have any other questions regarding this incident? Well, young sir, our destination may differ, but there are...
So, the reason Madam Hurt... She said I did a good job. Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged, but I don't have to worry about me.
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come.
It's gone. It's all gone.
All right, all right.
I am not throwing...
Anyway.
If it were just 1 or 2 accounts...
What, you're going alone? That's the...
Yep, just me.
I probably won't be able to.
Oh, right. That's...
I hope you have a good time in Pier...
Don't worry. I've already got an idea.
Getting a move on already.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. There's fun to be had along the way. A game is a game, and...
It's getting late. Where to now?